So tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Sheila. I'm located in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu,
Okay.
and I've done my PG in sociology. I started off my career as a lecturer, then I drifted into market research. Then now, say from 2010, I'm totally into teaching written and spoken Hindi to all age groups.
Wow, nice. You tried a lot of different stuffs. Great, great. Yeah, let me introduce myself. My name is Ramachandran, and I'm working as a software engineer in Bangalore. I'm from Erode. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm from Erode, and
Okay.
actually, yeah, our place is very close to each other. It's around 100 kilometers. I come to Coimbatore very often. Some of my friends are living in Coimbatore. Most of the
Okay.
time, during weekends, at least once in a while, I come there.
Oh, great, great.
Okay.
Coimbatore is supposed to be pleasant, but I think day by day Coimbatore is also getting polluted.
Yeah, that happens in all the cities, ma'am. Because I'm not sure, so I'm not saying anything. The thing is, waste management control, we are not having it in our country. Comparing to other countries, we don't have that waste management, a proper setup for waste management, and that's the problem.
And not only that, it is also, like cutting down of trees left, right, and center in the name of
Exactly.
cleaning the road. Though that doesn't
Yeah.
happen, the roads are still bad. The roads are broadened, but they are still bad. So, but
Yeah.
the trees are cut down, so it affects the climate. Yeah.
Right. Actually, in here also, in Erode also, they are widening the road. But however, yeah, they are cutting the trees. But however, they have to plant it somewhere else, right? They have to create some kind of plantation, right? They are not doing it. And every day, just because the trees are cut down, we are not getting any shades. We are not getting any shadows, and it's very hot in here because everything is, evaporating from the road. The heat is evaporating from the road.
Actually, ours was a very scenic place because we are almost in Kerala border where I stay, the part
Okay.
of Coimbatore where I stay. So it's a straight road. It goes to Anakati and then Kerala border, Western Ghats. But
Oh, that is a really
the
nice place.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a long stretch. If you go for two-wheeler or a four-wheeler ride, it is very pleasant. It
Yeah.
was rather past tense. Now it has become barren because the trees are cut down. So you
Oh
can
my
see,
God.
right? Ah, really bad. But what to do?
Ma'am, you speak really good English. Tell me about your English secret. How did you learn English?
I've been speaking it since childhood.
Okay.
Yeah, and I am a hybrid product. Hybrid in the sense my schooling happened in Maharashtra and my graduation and post graduation in Madhya Pradesh, and then post marriage I shifted to Chennai first and then Coimbatore because basically I am a South Indian. I'm a
Okay.
Tamil.
So
Yeah.
looks like you've traveled all over India.
Yes, yes, almost.
Okay.
And my job also took me to every nook and corner of India. I was in market research, so it was a traveling job.
Okay. Market research in the sense, is it related to share market or?
No, no, no,
Okay, I didn't know that.
no.
Okay.
We help companies take their marketing decisions by doing
Oh,
research on their products and coming up with, like whatever the solution for their problem. Based on that, their marketing decisions will be taken.
okay. So that means you get to meet a lot of new people. You talk to public. How the product works and how it helps to the people. You do a lot of research on the how the product helps. Okay, I understand it. Okay, any tips you can give us for the current English learners? Okay, like these are all the things that you have to follow if you want to be fluent in English. Can you give any tips?
Nothing apart from speaking. Speak, speak, speak.
Okay, yeah,
Only speak. Only by speaking. Be it right, be it wrong, but keep speaking because that is the practical part of it. If you say,
right.
if the total English put together is 100, then speaking itself alone will be 50%. Reading, writing, listening put together will be 50%. So those
Okay,
are it. But your actual output happens when you speak.
exactly. That's right. You need to have
Yeah,
hands-on experience. You just start doing it. Right,
correct.
right, right.
And
That is
another
a
thing
good.
is when you learn something at a later stage in life, it takes a bit of a time. So you have to give that time to it. No.
Right,
Since
right.
whatever at a young age, it comes very easily. But when we are like at a little bit learning it at an older age, it may take
Yeah.
some time. So we have to give that time, but be at it.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Great. This is a great advice. This is I never heard about. Actually, I thought first we have to go to listening so that we can get to learn lots of words and then we can go on speaking. But this is whatever you're saying is, while speaking itself, obviously you will listen, so you will learn the words also.
Correct,
Right.
correct. But what happens is when you wait, like you think that let me first listen to everything or read everything. It doesn't happen that way. You will keep
Okay.
on listening, you keep on reading or writing. That will be happening. But the
Yeah.
actual test is the practical part. That is the speaking part, isn't it?
Right. Right.
It is like waiting for the waves to let the waves stop. Then I'll go to the sea. That is not possible at all.
Actually, yeah, I remember this. I used to say this thing, like some of my friends, they learn English by just books. They read a lot, they do grammar every single day, but they don't speak. I ask them only one question. If you're not able to talk in English, then what's the point of learning it? You've been learning English for a long time, and still you're not able to talk in English, right? That's an
Yeah,
ultimate purpose of a language, right?
you're right. You're right. We may be able to speak, but when we are speaking, we might get stuck for words if we
Right.
are not in practice. I want to say something. I have my thoughts in my mind, but
Yep.
maybe I'm not able to put it into correct words, or maybe I'm looking for some word which I'm not getting at that moment. Why? Lack of practice.
Exactly. That is kind of true. I mean,
Yeah.
when we have a lot of practice, it will come automatically. It will come naturally. It will be in our
Correct.
muscle memory. But
Correct.
when we don't have enough practice, we will
Yeah.
be thinking about what to talk, how to frame the sentence. Instead of
Yeah.
thinking about the topic that we are going to talk, we will be thinking about how to frame sentences, and we'll forget the topic.
Yes. Yes. People
Yeah.
always ask, like how to think in English, how to think in English. I think in my native language and then I translate it. What I
Yeah.
feel is, like something might work for me, but that might not work for you. So each one of us have to have a trial and error method and then chalk out a plan for ourselves. This works for me, so I'll stick to this. The ultimate aim is that fluency. That's it, isn't it?
Wow, nice. Yes, yes, that's correct, ma'am. That's correct. We have to try by ourselves, and then we have to know, okay, this is the thing that works for me. This doesn't work for me. For some people, they can learn English very quickly. I mean, I've seen some people they are learning English very quickly, but for me, it actually took me 3 years to learn English to speak like this. Even still, I'm learning. I'm not an advanced level speaker, but still I'm learning. But it took me around 3 years. But some of my friends they learned it just within 1 year.
Yeah, see, each of us are made differently. We have different intelligence in different quotients. So it depends on that. Maybe
Right.
somebody else has a flair for language. So that person will pick up very easily. That is also there.
Correct, correct. They will have
Is
that
that
natural, instinct, to learn the language.
correct? Because we have so many intelligence. That's what Gardner says that no, there are 9 intelligence in a person. So each
Okay,
intelligence denotes something. So maybe somebody is good in maths. No, somebody is good in language. So it
right.
is the result of this. Yeah.
It's their own interest. Correct, correct, correct. Yes, ma'am. You have any question for me?
Yeah, I've heard your conversations and I've been following you for quite some time.
Okay.
I never knew that you were into conversation. Earlier, you only had, those videos which I saw. Then suddenly I came
Solo
across
videos,
your
right.
conversation. Yeah. Then I thought, oh,
Okay.
this is my chance. I should mail him and ask him
Okay.
to speak to me.
Nice, nice. Actually, the thing is, to create a solo video is actually that is my passion. But however, it's very difficult to create a solo video. You have to do some research before you make a video, and then you have to write a script so that you won't forget when talking. And sitting in front of a camera and talking alone, that is a really difficult thing. But however, now I got used to it. But initially, for me, it was very hard, to talk in front of a camera. But now I can talk with you. This is a conversation. We are easily talking because I'm seeing your face. But just talking in front of a camera is really difficult. But then I realized, okay, this is working. We've learned this. But I see a lot of people are trying conversational English. They go on call with people and
Yeah,
they converse. So let's try that also. So that's how I just wanted to try this also.
correct, correct. This is the
Yeah,
trend, isn't it? The
exactly. This is the current trend.
short videos are there, but still, this is the trend. I never knew
Yeah.
that this was such a problem area. Last November only I got into this thing. Then I realized that it is such a big problem area, the English language. that there are,
Okay.
so many people into it. I didn't know this earlier.
Right. Actually, in Tamil Nadu, when I started the YouTube channel, I didn't know this, but later I came to know a lot of people. They really wanted to learn English. Students. They don't have to be a students. Even normal people also. They are interested in learning English. A lot of them are there, and it's a huge demand for English. I never expected this. I mean, not
Correct.
only in Tamil Nadu, all over India, I can say. Because, of course, we have to understand one thing English has become a global language now. Everybody learns English. Even Chinese, for a very long time, Chinese did not learn English because they won't pronounce the English words properly. Because the Chinese tongue is totally different, right? But now
Exactly.
they are talking in English. They started learning English. So, English has become a global language. We have to accept that. It doesn't mean that we are disrespecting our mother tongue. We have that. Our mother tongue is our own identity. We have that, but still this
Yeah.
is a second language we can learn, right?
Yeah. True, true. And nowadays, gone are the days when people used to think that, only engineering and doctors are the two professions.
Yeah,
Nowadays it's not that. There are so many opportunities. Even language skills can get you a good job. So
yeah, that is also true.
yeah,
But I'm not sure about that because of since I'm working in the technology field, the AI is taking over everything, and especially this particular field, the translators. I don't know, maybe in another 5, 10 years there won't be any translators at all. Even right now also we don't have much translators. Everything will be automatic. Artificial intelligence will take everything, and it does the job.
yeah. I remember I started off my career post marriage as a translator, freelance translator.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how but even now, I don't know, maybe AI, what you say is right, because I'm not that much into technology since I'm not an IT person.
Okay.
But even now, I do translation, like script translation, I do sometimes on a
Okay.
freelance basis. So I had a script for, I had to translate a script from the local language, Tamil, to Hindi. So that
Hindi.
person, yeah. So that person had, put it into Google Translate, and he had taken out a printout and he gave me. But the Tamil script was different and the Google Translate was so different.
Okay.
Then I
Yeah.
told that, sir, you're looking for it, but the essence of it is not there.
Right.
Because
Right.
based
Right.
on this, he's going to pitch and he's going to get a, job order.
Exactly.
He's going
Actually,
to
the
pitch
thing
in a
is,
company.
during that Google translation, the problem here is Google will translate the exact meaning of the word into a different language, and those words may not form a proper sentence while talking in that
Yes.
language.
Yeah. And there are, I think Google also has its limitations, isn't it? If there are words which are not there in the Google, then I don't know whether it will be able to because this was about the cultural heritage of Coimbatore, about one temple.
Okay.
Okay, it was about this Perur Pattiswarar temple. So that whole
Okay.
background, that scenario, everything. So he had like he was trying to make a document. So he had to
Okay.
pitch it for a central government, job. So they understand only Hindi.
Okay.
So he came to me for Hindi translation. Then he said, I have also put it into Google Translator, and this is what the English translation that I've got. Since I understood Tamil, Hindi, as well as English, I was able to make out the discrepancy there.
Okay.
So then I
Okay.
told him that, sir, this is not the exact, like the meaning that is said in that interview.
Yeah.
So I need to rework on this. So, but AI may be better off than Google. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yes, Google is just like, how do you say, it's like a small child in front of a AI, because AI will learn by the main reason we are calling AI is it will learn by itself. It will it's like human intelligence. It does mistake and it learns by itself. A machine is doing that. It's exactly like the robot Chitti. You know how we see Rajnikant movie Chitti. It learns
Correct.
by its mistake, right? So a machine cannot do that. Only humans can do that. Now the machine is also trying to do it. That's what the technology they are creating.
Yeah, because earlier we were taught in our days that how you write and how you present talks about yourself. It tells what kind of a person you are. You can make out
Yeah.
by whatever you have written, the other person can make out what kind of a person are you. But now we don't know because everybody is using Chat GPT and like coming out with one
Yeah.
nice attractive presentation. And so you can't guess at all.
Yeah, actually creating presentation and creating documents, abstracts. these things are very easy nowadays. Just type in the keywords in the chat GT. That's all. It gives you the
Correct.
word ready made in 5 seconds.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
But the
Correct.
thing is, sorry. Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know. I mean, how do you say? Whatever the meaning that we want to, we want to tell, we don't know whether the AI or these technologies can give the same meaning or not.
Yeah.
Even if it is done by AI, we have to go through it and we have to correct it.
Yes. Yes. Because one
Yeah.
of my friends, I remember, he was wanting to switch his job. So he had put in his
Okay.
papers and he had, prepared a nice resignation using ChatGPT.
Okay.
And because he was weak in his English communication, he had told me that, at least can you at least give me, like practice for once a week at least so that I'm able to improve my English. I told him that once first you have used ChatGPT to put a resignation letter. You need to know how to write a resignation letter. You can get
Right.
along, but if you need communication skills, then you have to, like it is your own hard work, isn't it? No tool
Yes,
or
you
no.
have to spend a lot of time.
Yeah. Because see, while I'm talking to you, I can't use the chat GPT and say, this is what I want to say to Ram. Now please translate. Isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. And you know what? Nowadays, you can see these, the presidential meetings, the prime minister meetings. Prime ministers from different country will be sitting there, and they all will be wearing a headphone. They say something in their own language, and the other prime minister will hear it in their language. The technology has come like that now.
Earlier we were doing it without the technology. Now it is happening with the technology.
Yeah.
In
Actually,
my
they say technology. Yeah, please. Yeah, you were saying
no,
something.
you go ahead. You finish first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, they say technology makes things easier. Of course, it makes things easier for humans. At the same time, it'll make a lot of people go jobless.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good
Yeah.
servant, not a master. Yeah, that's there.
Yeah.
Correct.
Actually, the problem is this happens all the time. When we started manufacturing things in factories, a lot of people, quit. I mean,
Correct.
lost their jobs. It happens all the time whenever a different technology comes. But at the
Correct.
same time, human also we find different professions. 100 years ago there were no professions like what we have. Software engineering itself is not there, and we
Yes.
created a
Yes.
profession for software engineering. So humans
Yes.
also they'll find a way to survive themselves.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
True, true. You are right. 100% right. You work in Bangalore, is it?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I work. That is my work location, but right now I'm in Erode. I'm still having work from home. In my company, they said it's like permanent work from home. But a lot
Oh,
of IT companies have started. People are going
yeah.
to offices.
Yeah. Yeah. But my son also is working from home right now, but he'll be moving. He's also in, his workplace is Bangalore. He works
Okay.
from home. Yeah.
Okay. His company is calling him to office.
Not calling him. This post
Okay.
was he could work from home, but he is going to a new post in the same company. He works for AWS. So he's
Okay.
going, yeah. So he's going for a new post. Same company. The post will be
Same
different.
company.
Yeah, for that he needs to be in office 3 days a week.
Oh my
So
God. Yeah, I have one of my friend. He's in Bangalore. Sorry, he's in Coimbatore. He's also working in Amazon AWS, and yeah, I mean he's working from home only. He's not going to office. He goes out. He goes to office once in a while, like once in 3 4 months.
yeah, even my son was doing this, but now
Okay.
since his portfolio has changed, he is planning to shift to Bangalore.
Nice, nice. Really great, ma'am.